Welcome to Alpha's online training program. Today's discussion is entitled, Why Choose Alpha for Your ASQ CQPA Exam Preparation? This is a great question. Well, let me tell you why you should choose Alpha. First, I have been teaching students ASQ CQPA principles for nearly 2 decades. I have passed almost all of the ASQ certification exams. Nothing makes up for experience. I have helped thousands of students get their ASQ certifications. I'm also a Shingo Award-winning author. Now, this is unique to Alpha, and this is one of our competitive advantages. No one else offers it because we created it, we copyrighted it. And so here's what it is. Part of your exam preparation class is to teach you how to take an exam. So we've created these test-taking principles that if you follow them, your probability of passing the certification exam goes way up. That's one of the reasons we have such high pass rates. Now, let me give you an example. Before I understood these principles, I'd go take an ASQ exam, and if it was a 5.5-hour exam, it would take me 5.5 hours. In fact, my whole academic career, I'd take the whole time. Until I learned about these test-taking principles. Then I applied them to the ASQ exam, and what used to take me 5.5-hour exam will now take me between an hour and an hour and a half. What's my record for taking an ASQ exam? A half hour. And yes, I did pass it. So we will teach you how to be a test-taking guru, and it will change the way you take tests from now on. You'll get better grades from now on. You'll be able to do it quicker and more efficiently. We basically leaned out how to take an exam. So I look forward to sharing those with you. It will be a life-changing experience as far as test taking goes. Now, I know there's disadvantages with online training in that you don't get a lot of face-to-face training. In fact, if it's all online, you get no face-to-face contact with the instructor. However, with the Alpha system, if you feel you need some live face-to-face time with the instructor, then you just call us up, we'll schedule it, and we'll get you set up, and we'll meet with you live, face-to-face, online, I should say live video conferencing, and we'll help you with any problems that you're struggling with. I don't think you'll have a lot of problems. I've been doing this for 20 years, and I've heard a lot of students ask questions, and I go back and implement that into part of the training program. So it's pretty thorough, but just in case you need help, we're there to help you. Another advantage, we offer all our online training over our online learning management system, LMS. And it's very simple to use. You can listen to a presentation. All our presentations are in HD video, much like the one you're listening to now or watching now. Here's where you go to take an exam. Our exams are, they're both practice exams and real exams. They're the same exam. But if you don't do well on the practice exam, what does that tell you? It means you need to study harder. And once you got the grade you're looking for, then you can take the real exam. It's recorded in the LMS. And that's how that works. What have we done? We've made taking a test an educational experience. That's another reason we have such high pass rates. Then you can come in here anytime you'd like and see all your exams, review those as needed or desired. Another reason you should consider Alpha is we guarantee that you will pass on the first try. Alpha has the best guarantee in the industry. We guarantee that you will pass on the first attempt, and if you don't, we will pay half of the cost of one retake. That shows that we have confidence in our system. To qualify for the guarantee, you must finish all online exams with a grade of 75% or above, but remember, you can take practice exams till you get over 75, then take the real one. So you can do it if you desire to do so. Read the complete primer and finish all exam questions at the end of each chapter. But even on this, I don't leave you alone. I help you along the way. At the end of each chapter in the primer, there's test questions to go over. I go over half of them online with you. I show you the logic I use to derive at the correct answer, assuming I get it correct. These are pretty tricky questions, but I get most of them correct. And then I leave the second half for you. And then you practice the same logic skills on that half. You should score around 80%. Okay, so we help you at every one of these steps here. Finish all practice exams and final exams with a score of over 80%. Again, these are online exams, and there's practice exams and real exams, so you keep taking the exam till you get 80% or above. Once you understand it at that level, you're ready to take the ASQ certification exam. Now, let's review the overall system and how it works. First, of course, you'll register for this class. You'll listen to the online lectures and take associated exams. That's step one. For this particular class, the CQPA, you have about 40 hours of lectures that you listen to. I give you 30 hours to take the tests. I think that's more than enough time. Then you come over here. The next step is to read the primer, work those questions I talked about. Remember, I lecture on those to help you out. The back of each chapter. If there's a lot of math with CQPA, there is on the math chapters, I go over all of them. And so I really help you out with those difficult ones. Okay, I give you 27 hours to review the primer if you follow the schedule. Then you take the practice exams till you get 80%. I'll give you 3 hours to practice those exams. Once you get that, that's an indicator that you're ready to pass the certification exam. And there you go. Take the ASQ CQPA exam, scheduled for 4.5 hours. It won't take you that long if you follow our test-taking principles, but I threw it in there anyway. So if you add all of these hours up, you end up with a total estimated time to prepare for this certification of 104.5 hours. Well, that equates to 8.7 hours per week. So if you do 1 hour per night and maybe a little extra on Saturday, you're going to be good. And you'll do that over a 3-month period, and it's a great investment in your career. And that's all I have for right now. If you have any questions, please contact me. There's my email address and my phone numbers, and I'm more than happy to answer any questions you may have. Thank you for your time. I sure appreciate the time you took to learn a little bit more about my company. I know Alpha will treat you well. You'll pass that certification exam. It will put your career on a different trajectory. Thank you again, and have a great day. Goodbye.